Bam!
Hello, everyone. What's up? Welcome. Look at us. We're live. We're not just a starting soon screen. I am joined with my bro. Hey, who am I joined with?
I got jump scared because I had your stream unmuted on my end, and I heard myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Aeon. You may know me from my... How many collabs do we have? 20? Something like that?
Well, yeah, a lot. There's a lot. But anyways, hey, so we are co-hosting the 2026 GD World Tournament, and this year, honestly, this is going to be pretty insane. We have some top-tier players playing, but first of all, before we go on to the final match, there is a new thing this year, which wasn't a part of last year, is we're going to have like a playoff for the 4th and 3rd place teams. We're going to determine who can get the bronze medal in the tournament. So it's gonna be exciting. We're doing Romania versus South Korea, and we're gonna see who can get bronze essentially to win the prize pool. Now, to all of you guys that aren't really familiar with how the GD World Tournament works, is the way it works is there's going to be 2 players on each team that are going to go head to head, and they're going to be playing an extreme demon. For this particular 3rd place match, they're going to be doing a level called Friday Vortex, which is 397th on the all rated demons list. They have 15 minutes, and they're going to be playing the level over and over again. If they get over a certain percentage, they get a qualifying score, and they will get points for their team. And then whoever gets the most points will be the winner. So yeah, it's going to be good. And we're going to start that really soon. Romania versus South Korea. Who do you guys think is going to win? Is it Korea or is it Romania? I want you guys to pick in chat. South Korea is where I live currently. So it's just some of you that don't know. Anyways, Aeon, why don't you introduce the Romanian players for us?
So, for the Romanian players, we have VX Master and Goanga, both of which are Akron victors. VX Master is top 100 on pointer grade, so exceptionally good player, much better than I will ever be. And Goanga is top 150 on pointer grade. So we have 2 really, really good players, because if you guys don't know how the pointer grade leaderboards work, is you don't have to just beat one list demon, you have to beat many. And I think the top 100 requires you to have like 20 or something ridiculous. So you need to have beaten like 20 of the hardest levels in the game. So insanely skilled players. VX Master, Goanga are the Romanians that are going to be playing, and they're super skilled. Just be excited.
Absolutely. Well, if you get to this point in the tournament, like between 3rd and 4th place, you're definitely very, very skilled at the game. So for South Korea, there are people that are returning from previous tournaments that we've seen play. There's Portugal, whose hardest is Anathema. Played in the 2024 GD World Tournament and played Sonic Wave Rebirth and completed Sonic Wave Rebirth many times in 20 minutes. It was insane. So Portugal is wild. So that Portugal played and secured the championship for the 2024 GD World Tournament. South Korea actually won that year. And then Blebe is the other player whose hardest is Kyoki, and also played in the 2025 GD World Tournament final and played Bloodlust and crushed Bloodlust last year. So we have some top tier players playing against each other. Team Romania versus Team South Korea. Who is gonna be the victor? Who do you guys think? All right, so well, let's switch to the match page. Let's do it.
I'm looking forward to it. So, just like a general idea for people who are watching to understand what really is going to happen, this is a competition of consistency. So, when you normally play levels, right, you try and beat your level 1 time. Like, say you're playing Cataclysm or Aki for the first time, you want to just beat the level once, right? Well, in this specific competition, in this world tournament, the goal is to be as good at a level as possible. So, you're probably going to see these players potentially beat Friday Vortex, a top 400 Extreme Demon, multiple times over. So they're not trying to just beat the level, they're trying to beat it many, many, many times. We didn't actually check how many times they've beaten the levels each, but normally in prep for this competition, they will beat the level 20 times or something like that.
Yeah.
So you're going to be seeing some nuts consistency.
Yeah, and this level is hard, man. I actually wasn't too familiar with this level before coming live with this, but Friday Vortex is 397 on the all-rated demons list, which is very similar to Altered Ascent difficulty, which is like the buffed artificial ascent, right? So it's a remake of Bausha Vortex, so it's like a crazy wave level, and it's very hard. The level's not that long. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds long, but man, those wave corridors are tight, and being able to consistently do it in only 15 minutes is going to be pretty insane.
Yeah, I've tried this level in the past when I was trying to get a little bit better at wave, because I might be good at the game, but I'm not a wave master just yet. And this level kind of whooped my ass, I'm going to be so real. I played it for a little bit, and I was like, damn. This is like impossible. It's like similar-ish to Sonic Wave in difficulty. So that should tell you everything you need to know. Sonic Wave, that's a hard level. Friday Vortex, just as hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is gonna be pretty nuts. So, are the players ready to go? Oh wait, everyone's live here. One sec. What are we just getting like some technical difficulty here?
We just can't see your stream.
Oh, you can't see the stream. Okay, one sec. I got it popped up here. But like everyone else is like on this thing. It says participants without video are currently hidden and there's no participants.
Just add with the eyeball on each person, like on the regular Discord client. Should fix it.
Oh. The eyeball.
Don't worry, chat. Eric is old man. He doesn't know technology that well. Give us a minute. Sorry, I had to throw you under the bus there for a sec.
Okay, I have start watching multiple streams, but I have just one.
That's just one stream.
Yeah. So
you just have to click the eyeball on all of them.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm a pro streamer. Look at me go. Okay. Look at me go. I'm a pro streamer, guys. Okay. Cool. Well, looks like we're ready to go when the players are ready. And chat, are you ready? So the qualifying percentage for this is 24%. So what that means is they just have to go above 24% to get points for their team. So, yeah.
Sorry, I saw the background VX Master hat. That's
wait,
bro.
Wait, what was it? I did not see it.
It was the picture of me sitting on the damn bench for my Instagram.
Nice.
That was funny. Sorry.
Oh, dude, and that's such a classic picture, dude. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, well, let's get the players. Let's get you onto the screen. We're gonna start. So, players, let's all get ready. Get onto that menu screen. Friday Vortex. But it's a Sunday. But it's a Sunday. Okay. Players, let's get ready to go. We are gonna start in. Hey, do you think we can alternate countdown? Like I say 3, you say 2, and then
yeah, we have the chemistry for that.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's get ready. Chat, are you with me? We're gonna go in 3,
2,
1,
go.
Yes. Okay, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a death already. VX Master has died already. Just how do you like? It blows my mind how people can get this consistent on
It's really
a level.
impressive. It's really impressive. I, for one, don't really usually get this consistent with levels because I tend to beat levels once and not like 20 times.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very different way of playing the game though, because most people just kind of like beat levels once and then like, ah, yes, nice, I can move on now. But like think of it like Pop-Off doing like Slaughterhouse 200 times. It's kind of like that. You just kind of like get really good with the level. You understand all the intricacies.
For sure.
And then you just become a master of it, right?
I mean,
and that's their goal
so,
with this tournament. They just try and become a master of the level that is chosen.
For sure.
Which isn't a level that they choose themselves. I think the process is that it just kind of like randomizes from within a specific range of difficulty. So like say top 500 to top 400, it just kind of like randomly chooses a level in that range and they just kind of like...
Okay, so we got a full-on victory, by the way. Portugal, dude.
Dude, this guy might be the GOAT. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Goanga is also just beating it now because the last cube is like super easy.
All
So
right,
the last
let's
like 20%
go.
of the level is like nothing.
So
pretty
that's
much.
so intense. So keep in mind, there is a multiplier here, a 2.5 times multiplier. If they do get 100%, they get 250 points. So yeah, there we go. Goanga, boom, bringing it back. This is so close because Blebe's gotten a lot of qualifying percentages as well without completing it. This is like, dude, this is nuts, man. Oh,
Yeah, so
let's
a regular
go.
rundown for people who don't understand the point system. To get points, you have to score 24% or higher. If you score 24%, you get 24 points. However, if you meet certain thresholds, like 39%, you get a 50% multiplier, so a 1.5x point multiplier. So instead of getting, let's say you get 40%, instead of getting 40 points, you would get 60. And at 60%, you get times 2, so at 60%, you get 120 points. And then for completion, you get 250, like Eric said. So the points, you're basically just given a bonus for just doing better. So instead of farming 24% over and over again, you want to get as far as possible because that gives you the most amount of points, right?
For sure. Yeah, and that's why, like, Aeon, you were mentioning earlier how doing a full completion of this is just doing it once is how usually people play the game. And people that get really consistent at levels like Slaughterhouse, they do that over the course of like years, right? They just do that as their warm-up or whatever, right? However, with this,
Someone like Portugal just got insanely good at it in like a week. I think they've had 6 days to play the level.
Yeah, they've only had 6 days. That's the thing, is they only had 6 days. They knew what the level was 6 days ago, and that's it. That's it. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Portugal beat the level twice in 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy because it's Sonic Wave difficulty. I could not beat Sonic Wave twice in 3 minutes. I'm gonna be so real.
Yeah,
that would be like my greatest achievement in life.
Yeah, that would be insane. Like, dude, we're one and done, man. I mean, that's like, this is a totally, this format of tournament is a totally unique way to experience the game, right? Because it's totally different than just Extreme Demon grinding, even though they're playing Extreme Demons. Like, it's such a different thing.
Yeah, so there's like different ways of showcasing skill in Geometry Dash. One way is like, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of like GD Champions. Where you got kind of like have like ranked matchmaking in Geometry Dash, where you get a randomized level and it's about to do the best on that random level in like a 20-minute timer. Here, it's just a showcase of raw consistency. You've known the level for, like we mentioned, 6 days, and your task is to just get as consistent as humanly possible on it. And as we can see by these players, you can get really good at really hard stuff if you just play it enough, right?
For sure.
Because like even though we've been praising Pokel for beating the level twice in 3 minutes, it's a tight score. Both VX Master and Goanga have about the same score as Pokel has, and Blebe is not lagging far behind either. So it's just really, really tight, and all 4 of these players are just kind of kicking ass. I'm gonna be so real.
Yeah, Pokel just beat it for the 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm like kind of in awe. I'm kind of struggling to choose which screen I want to watch because all of them are like constantly like I look over and it's like, oh, you're at 50%. Oh, this other person is also at 50%.
That's right.
Like, go back and forth.
Yeah, like because I don't even know. Like, there's been so many victors, like so many wins. I don't even know how many times people have beaten the level each at this point, right? I've seen Pokel beat it a few times. We know Goanga has, and VX Master's beaten it once already, I imagine.
I think once or twice, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Blebe is the only one who hasn't beaten it yet, but Blebe has just been consistently getting really far as well. I might be wrong with that. I haven't been able to keep up because everyone's doing so insanely well. But
yeah. Dude, Pokel is on fire, man. Another victory almost? How do you get that consistent at this game? How?
I mean, Pokel is the verifier, I think, of Subterminal Point and a very early victor of Cosmos. So they're just kind of wave champion, I think.
I gotcha. I'm the complete opposite. I'm ship. Chat, what are you guys? I'm ship carried. So I'm just going to put that out there right now. I like my ship gameplay and I'm terrible at the wave. So... but like people love the wave. There are so many people that like the difficulty of this game is insanely different depending on who you talk to, because some people who are just godly at the wave are like I'm very terrible at the wave, right? I'm very, very terrible at the wave, and so I just like don't understand how people can get that consistent at it. But some people that have a hard time with the ship, I'm like, what? You can't straight fly like that? It's like the weirdest thing. This game has like so many different ways you can be good at it, right?
Yeah, I was talking to Vortex about it this morning, actually, because I was watching his Cycles X movie, because that's the level that I'm currently playing myself. And he was like, oh, the beginning or the middle part is like the objectively easiest part of the level. I'm like, no, the beginning is the easiest. And he was like, no, the beginning is impossible. And
Yeah.
we're like kind of having like a back and forth because I think the beginning is pretty easy. And he was like, no, I thought it was like super ultra mega hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
people just are
Yeah.
good at different things, right?
Yeah. Man, VX Master, by the way, with another completion, and Polkle with another completion back to back. Man, this is insane. Okay, so the score is... This is crazy. It's so close. 2,155 to 2,122. What is this closeness? There's so many variations of what this score could be, and it is insanely tight.
And by the way, this is a best of one as well, by the way. So whoever wins this round is the third place of the World Championships. This is like an all or nothing round. Whoever wins this between Romania and South Korea is the winner of the third place, right? So this is like really high stakes, and we're getting a really tight match because these players are just consistently getting super far all the time with like no mistakes. I don't think I've seen a single like non-qualifying attempt, basically, which is exceptionally impressive. I'm gonna be so real. Like, there's like no failing here
Yeah.
in like the early stages of the level. Like, they're consistently getting to 60 plus over and over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if this is a level that just gets consistent, because I don't have any experience with this level at all, right? I just see Wave and I'm like, scary! Ah!
I mean, wave levels just kind of get consistent, and especially because of just the nature of wave being just so rigid. I feel like it's just like, if you're good, you're just crazy good.
Yeah.
And it shows because, oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen Friday Vortex be beaten this many times in like 10 minutes.
I think that's the same about any GD World Tournament that we do. It's like, how are they beating this so fast? Like, we've seen it with Sonic
I think we made the
Rebirth,
exact same
Bloodlust.
comment. I think we made the same comment last year when we were doing Bloodlust. Like, I've never seen Bloodlust be beaten this many times before.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I will need one of the moderators who are like keeping track of the scores to like tell us after this how many times he got beaten total, because I don't even think I want to guess. I think I'm gonna fail so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. This is like, man, these
Good
players,
job, Goanga, with
Goanga,
another
yep,
completion.
Goanga with a victory as well. Like, are there any parts that they're getting stuck to? Like, I'm not seeing it. Like, I feel like they're being pretty consistent.
Blebe has been dying a few times to the head hitters. Your favorite Sonic
Oh,
hitter.
dude. Hey, Blebe, I get you. I understand. Head hitters?
Yeah.
Boo, head hitters. In any level, boo! We don't like those. And I call them the head bangers. Do you call them the head hitters?
I mean, banger just sounds more brutal. It sounds more violent. So maybe it's just me being like peaceful and
Okay.
tranquil.
No,
and then you're just like,
they're
violence, yes!
Yeah, no, they're violent. And it's not violence, yes, it's violence, no! Violence, I'm a little cute 39-year-old boy playing Geometry Dash. Please be nice to me.
They would never be nice to you. Those are so hard, man. Like, I don't know what Cyclic was cooking up with the head hitters.
I mean, it's
they
interesting,
are
though.
so
Like,
cool.
it's interesting, though. I mean, it's good gameplay, right?
Dude, every time I look over at Pockle, there's a new completion.
Yeah,
How does that work?
I know.
Like, I feel like the level is like short, right? But I don't feel like it's short enough to where I look
Yeah.
over every 30 seconds and he's beating it again. Like, is he playing 2x speed?
I don't know,
feels
man.
like.
Yeah, he's crushing it. Like, I don't know what the consistency is, but I've only seen him die like 2 times. Clearly, there's 4 screens. There's a lot of screens to look at, but like as I've been looking, I've seen all the other players die a few times, but Pockle, I've seen him die like twice.
Yeah, there's like some unreal consistency. I want to see like their death tracker afterwards, just to see how the consistency is.
That would be interesting, giving like stats in here.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's almost mesmerizing though, because
Goanga,
like,
another completion.
it looks so tight, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just objectively tight gameplay, and then you see them just so effortlessly go through it.
Yeah,
Mesmerize it.
for sure.
Because Pockler is about to beat it another time, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Another completion.
Fog as well is absolutely crushing it.
Well, you know,
Like,
Blebe's
look at
been
these
getting
scores. It's so
Blebe's
insane.
been getting a lot of really far attempts. If Blebe ends
Yeah.
up getting like a victory, that's going to go a very long way for keeping Korea in the lead, because now it's onto the cube,
Like,
right?
Blebe is about to get it.
Yeah, because now we're onto the cube, and Korea's already a little bit
Yeah.
ahead. So if Blebe gets this, Blebe is going to help secure like a lot of points. And here it comes.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Because from what I've seen, at least,
Boom.
Blebe has been kind of like stuck in the 70s, which is like very, very close to the last cube, which is like the easy part, in
Yeah.
quotation mark. And that's like The extra 0.5 that you get for the completion versus just getting far is a huge amount of points.
That's tons.
That's like an extra 50 points per attempt, right?
Yeah. Well,
So even though getting to 70 is really, really good, you still want to clutch out the completion, right?
yeah. Even with that completion, though, Romania, they just got a lot of points. So they closed the gap really quickly, but Korea is still in the lead by a little bit.
It's very tight, though. 55 points is just getting to 40%. That's a 30. That's like a 30-second run, right?
Yeah. So, like, we've seen this in a lot of the past GD tournaments where, like, sometimes teams kind of, they run away with it a little bit. This is so close. This is
as
so
close as you could get it.
Oh, Blebe, the consistency
another
now,
completion.
though. Another completion by VX Master.
Yeah.
Blebe in the cube. Ooh, man. This is
If
nuts.
Guanga, I think we just saw 4 people beat it on the same attempt because VX Master beat it, Paco beat it, Blebe beat it, and Guanga is on the final cube on the same attempt.
This is a lot of points.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. How
How
in
does
the
that work?
world? How in the world?
Dude, this is feeding my ego, telling me, like, I could beat this. But I know that if I open my game right now to try and play this, I would get so humbled immediately.
Yeah. Hey, tell me about it. If you're gonna
They're
get
making it
humbled,
look easy.
I'll get crushed. I'll be crying in my pillow tonight. So.
They're making it look so easy.
I know. Okay, well, Blebe with a death there, an early death, and we see some progress on the other team. So this could be Romania's time to catch up. Although we just saw death from Guanga, so that does help out. But Pockle with the
Both Paco
completion.
and VX Master.
Yeah.
And VX Master. Don't
Yep.
forget. Well, it could die to the ball. The ball is dieable. But it's also just like not close to the difficulty of the wave itself. So, but man, I don't even have anything to say.
So someone
kinda
just
like-
said Pockle 4 times in a row.
That's wild. That's ridiculous.
Pockle
How do you do
4
that?
What? How do you get that consistent at a top 400 level? That's crazy.
Dude, I don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but I remember back in like 2000. I think it was 2021 when Zanny was in the process of verifying Sonic Wave Infinity. It was like this huge thing about how he verified Sonic Wave is dead, which is Sonic Wave three times in a row. Paco just did basically the exact same thing, but did it 4 times in a row on a level of the same difficulty.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it's just kind of like a whoa, that's cool, and it's not like a huge historic moment. That's like crazy to me. Because I remember that very vividly happening. Because Zanny was like doing Sonic Wave over and over again in preparation for Sonic Wave Infinity. They beat it 3 times in a row, and like the community lost their mind.
Yeah, that's wild.
Paco did have a death though, so there's not like a 5 in a row, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not on 5 in a row. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so just
What a flop.
37 seconds left. The score is 4,905 to 4,916. What is this? What is happening right now? I don't think it's ever come down to the seconds before. We've never had that. There's always been like enough of a gap where we're like, okay, timer's up, but like this is Pockle with the completion. Okay. Ooh.
Blame also with the completion, it looks like, but it also looks like Guanga is about to get a completion.
It's gonna be
And
hard though.
VX Master is in the 40s, so
It's gonna be
How?
hard. There's only 5 seconds left. No, it's the Korea just took it. They went with Guanga with the completion though. Okay, time.
VX Master is also close to a completion because the level ends in quotation marks
Okay,
at
time's
80%.
up though. Time's up. Time is up. Okay, so that's it. So very, very intense and close match. But in the end, it ends up being honestly, it was down to like
And
50
VX Master with
points.
a final clutch.
I know, but it was oh, so they can finish their attempt, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
finished
Yeah,
they
but this
finished their
Paco one
attempt.
doesn't count.
Oh, okay. This one
Yeah,
doesn't
the
count. He
Buck one doesn't
started it
count.
after the timer went up. Okay. I was focusing on the other ones. Okay. Darn. So in the end, with VX Master completing his final attempt, he ends up getting enough points. So it's 5,405 to Korea's 5,471. That is so close. Team Korea, congratulations on 3rd place. Wow. Insane. absolutely insane showing that both teams did. There were so many completions on both sides. All the scores are so high. Holy crap, Aeon, how do you feel they did?
I'm just mesmerized. Like, I've gotten to a point, I've beaten a lot of like top 400s myself. I'm in awe at like just how good you can get at a level that hard. Like, I've beaten a lot of them, but I don't think I could name a single top 400 where I would like confidently say, yeah, I could perform at that level.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's so impressive, you know? It's just so fascinating almost.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, well, we'd love to hear a word from the players if you guys are interested. Just like one question each. So Aeon, maybe do you want to ask VX Master first?
Yeah, so VX Master, how's it going? How are you feeling about today?
Subscribe to Shankawa Zaini Bushur Chokwanda.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so I think maybe English as a second language, right? Yeah, that's, or as not a language. Yeah, cool. Well, congratulations. You played awesome. It was so close. You had so many completions. Goanga, would you like to say a word or two?
Hello, I think I trolled a little bit, but I'm still pretty happy with my performance. It's
Yeah, you guys
alright,
did
though.
very well.
Yeah.
How are you? Did you play? You played more throughout the tournament as well, right? How do you feel about your overall performance with the World Championship and World Tournament?
Me?
Yeah, or just Romania in general, honestly.
I feel like I could have done a better job at playing the levels, like playing the levels more, because I haven't really prepared for this match, especially since I was
I feel like
distracted
you
with
played
other
really,
levels.
really well.
I've only played this level for 3 days, so there's
Oh,
that.
wow.
Don't
Wow,
play
That's
Legacy.
insane. That blows my mind. That's
I mean,
crazy.
you crushed it, though, considering.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my performance. Besides, even like I'm not like known for being a good wave player. I'm actually really like bad compared to like other skill sets that I have.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you wave is your bad game mode, then damn,
Yeah,
I'm impressed. That's
my-
crazy.
My strong suit is like nerve control and timings.
Ooh. Have you considered going for something like Sinister Silence or something, or like Master of Puppets?
Maybe, who knows?
That would be cool. That'd be cool. Good luck either way, though, and well done with the championships.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, we'll interview, or we'll have a question for Pakal. Pakal, do you want to say a word? Hello? Pakal?
It can be in Korean as well.
Oh, sure. Pakal, 나는 한국어 조금 잘 못해. 잘 못하는데 우리 한국어로 하고 싶으면 한국어로 우리 해보자. 한국어 괜찮아요? 영어?
한국어로 해주세요.
네. 오케이. 그래서 이 이벤트는 그 Geometry World Tournament에 동안 얼마나 정도 잘 경기했어요? 무슨 거 했는 것 같아요? 잘 된 것 같아요?
예, 굉장히 만족스럽게 잘 나온 것 같습니다.
맞아. 오늘은 100% 몇 번 했어요. 난 몰라요. 난 이렇게 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. 난 몰랐어요. 엄청 많으니까. 그래서 엄청 신기해. 그렇게 계속 할 수 있으니까 신기해요. 난 볼 때. 그래서 엄청 축하합니다. 예, 축하해요.
감사합니다.
네. 그리고 엄청 잘했어요. 그래서 한국은 나는 그 치어링 많이 했어. 파이팅. 한국에 살니까. 야, 좋아요. 파이팅. 다음에도 우리 꼭 봐요.
예,
네. And let's get a. Oh, sorry. So that was all in Korean. I'm like, everyone knows what I'm talking about. I asked Pakal how he felt that he did during the tournament, and he said he felt like he did pretty well. And I just told him it was pretty amazing that he was consistent enough to beat it so many times. So yeah, Pakal thinks he did great, and yeah, he did. Team Korea won just by a small bit, but man, it was a crazy match. So Blebe, would you like to say a couple words?
예.
예, 한국어로 또는 영어 하고 싶어요.
한국어로 합시다.
한국어로는 한국어 조금 못하는데 근데 우리
괜찮습니다.
우리 해봐요. 그래서 오늘은 그 잘한 것 같아요 느낌이.
좀 많이 못했는데
아,
팀이 잘해줘가지고.
네네. 근데 처음에 조금 죽었는데 자주. 근데
예.
마지막에 그 마지막 그 5분 정도 엄청 갑자기 잘했어요. 성공 많이 했어요. 세 번, 네 번. 그래서 처음에 조금 뭐 그 걱정하는 느낌 있었어요. 걱정하는 거 아니야. 그 불안한 느낌 있었어요 처음에.
예, 좀 망했다 싶었는데
네.
마지막에 그래도 깨긴 깨가지고.
마지막에 엄청 잘했어요. 우리 블레이베 와우. 그래서 그 처음에 그 로마니아 팀이 이기고 있는데 좀 많이 이기고 있어서 300점, 400점짜리. 근데 마지막에 블레이베 성공 갑자기 많이 했으니까 그래서 그렇기 때문에 이겼어요. 그래서 축하합니다.
감사합니다.
네. 파이팅. 다음에 내년 우리 꼭 봐요.
예.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I asked Blebe how they felt at the beginning of the match, like the beginning of this round, and I asked if they felt like a little bit nervous because they were dying a bunch, and they said, "Ooh." Sorry, my alarm went off on my phone. My bad. They said that they felt a little bit nervous at the beginning, but as the match progressed, like at the end, they weren't as nervous anymore once they got the 100% the first time. So they kind of like got up, but they were a little disappointed that they were nervous and wasn't playing as well at the beginning. But like they still did, they still crushed it essentially, and because of those victories, they got it. So I just said congratulations for that, and yeah, that's what we talked about. Cool. Anyways, we are gonna go on a bit of a break, and when we come back, we are going to start the World Finals. And the World Finals are going to be Portugal versus America. So I will see you guys after a 5-minute break. And by the way, my Korean is awful. Someone saying my Korean's good. Like, I can understand and talk decently, but like, I got a lot of work to do. All right.
I was going to comment on the fact that I think your Korean is like noticeably better than last year. You're a lot more confident in your speaking.
I guess so, yeah. I think last year I was just not confident in just presenting in general, so. Like, I was like, because I'd never done that in Korea before, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. So I guess last year helped. All right, so we're gonna go on break time. We'll see you guys soon. We'll be back. I'll still be chatting with you guys in chat. Yeah, so guys, what did you think about the match? What did you guys think? It was pretty crazy. It was pretty close. Yo, so I'll be back in a minute. Well, actually, one sec. There's some like donations and stuff. So. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll do that for sure. Yeah. I can just do that in studio mode right now. Actually, that's no big deal. Oh, sorry. Axier, thank you for both the donations, by the way. I really appreciate that. Cheers. You're awesome. I'll be back, though. We're setting things up for the final match. Everyone, oh my god, timer's up. So guess what? We're back. Did you guys miss us? Was it the chat's like counting down? Okay. So now that we did the third place match, congratulations to Team Korea. That was intense. We're moving on to the finals. Now the finals are it's not just going to be one match. This is a best of 3. There's going to be 3 different levels. And we have both the team captains on the call right now. And there are levels that they're going to be able to select from. And so they're each going to be selecting a level. And we are going to go with the team captain from Portugal is going to basically select the level first. But before we do that, before we do the level selection for the next phase, we are going to talk a little bit about each of the teams. So I'm going to let Aeon talk a little bit about Team Portugal to introduce them a little bit.
Hello. So we have Team Portugal here, and I have my handy little cheat sheet here. Team Portugal is kind of like an underdog team in the sense that they haven't really been like super crazy good for a very long time, but this year they've been absolutely destroying. So the team is composite of Lunar Spark, who is a phenomenal player and a long-time player as well. Lunar Spark has been around for very many years and is basically, I would say, a veteran at this point. You have Darion123, Karma, Red Murder, Oblivionis, Andre, Castro, and Lobo, all of which are fantastic players in their own right. I don't know how much you want me to like go in detail on everyone, because I feel like that would take like
no, just an introduction. The team in general is good. Because we'll talk about the players during the actual, like when they come up in the match and stuff. Yeah.
So the Portuguese team is a very strong team. They have a lot of players who are in like the higher end of List Demon. So there's a lot of people there's multiple people here who have beaten the Plunge. I saw people talking about the Plunge earlier when Goanga was playing it on the end screen when we were doing the interviews and people were hyping up the Plunge. There's multiple the Plunge victors here in Team Portugal. So shout outs to the 5 people in chat who are like really gassed about the Plunge. And yeah, they're just a phenomenal, well-rounded team. There's
cool.
very many different skill sets.
For sure, yeah. And they've been around in the GD World Tournament. They were like one of the original OG teams, right? So they've been around for ages, and to see them in the finals now is gonna be wild, right? They've worked hard to kind of earn their spot here. And one cool thing, I'll just mention this. I probably could mention this after I introduce Team United States, but like both Portugal and United States, they were in there was a round robin. There were like groups that this tournament starts in. They were both in the same group. So Portugal ended up beating out United States in the group, but they both moved on because the top 2 teams move on, kind of like the World Cup in soccer, right? So Portugal ended up beating the United States, but now they're both meeting again in the finals, which is like so crazy, which is cool. So the United States team, it's interesting the history of this team because there are a lot of good players from the United States, as like a lot of you guys know. I mean, you know a lot of top players that are in the USA. There's lots of them. So the United States has been the overwhelming favorite to win. And they were the overwhelming favorite to win the 2024 GD World Tournament, but they crashed out at the initial group stage, even though people thought they were going to win the entire tournament. So they actually got last place, finishing below Norway. So they're like...
Norway!
Yeah, Norway! Now that they're in like the finals, it's crazy because they've been the favored for many times, but now, coming up here in 2026, they were entered as the favorites again, but this time they've succeeded in getting this far because their entire roster changed and they won an America's Cup title and a GD World Tournament semifinal appearance that ended in a loss to Chile, which was last year. So they've been like getting better and better each year. So this is great. So this tournament would not be easy for them. The only team managing to get second place in their group behind eventual finals against Portugal, giving them an extremely tough road to the final. It's been really hard because they were in second place, which means they had to play like another first place team from another group to get to where they are here. So they've really been like fighting tooth and nail to get to exactly where they are now, which is going to make this final really exciting, especially both these teams being from the same group. It's cool. So before they came here, they actually went up against South Korea, and they were able to beat them, as we saw. And we saw how good South Korea was right now. We saw them get third place. They crushed it. So now we're going to see if America can take home first place against Portugal, or Portugal will too. It's going to be a very exciting final match. Anything you want to say about this epic battle, Aeon? Before we move on to the level selection.
I'm just gonna say that two of the levels that we're gonna see today are very short, so it's gonna be a blink and you'll miss it type deal. So peel your eyeballs and watch closely, because you're gonna be seeing some of the greatest gaming of your life today.
Yep. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna interview the team captains of each of the teams, and I'm gonna interview the team captain of America first, MobileBot. So MobileBot, are you ready to say a couple words?
It should be. I'm just here for support.
Oh.
It should be.
Oh.
He's being a stand-in. It was supposed to be MobileBot, but I think because Jupi's not playing, we wanted to give her a chance to be on stream. This is like a recent thing.
Oh, okay. So Jupi's gonna be doing the interview.
Hello.
And the level selection. Yeah?
No, we don't get level selection. Portugal gets level selection.
Oh, you guys get level selection. Oh, sorry. I mean the first interview. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's what I meant. First interview. It's
by the way.
It's 2 a.m. for me, by the way, time zones. So sometimes this old man, his head gets all wrapped around. Okay, so we'll do the interview. So, Jupi, we'll ask you a couple questions about Team America's progress. So, earlier on in the tournaments, Team America, they got second place in the group stage. So after getting second place, did you guys think you would be able to sort of claw through and get to where you are today into the final match? How was like that process, like mentally for the team?
We kind of had to like group like lock in after that, because like we had lost to Portugal before. So this is actually a rematch. So we kind of just like, I guess, like we've been like joining calls like more actively and like actually communicating a lot more and just locking in after that.
Yeah. Well, you guys must have, I mean, to get all the way to the final stage. Like it's hard to do, especially after a loss, being able to get up to where you are here. You guys have absolutely crushed this tournament. And what we just saw going against South Korea, that must have been really hard as well, because we just saw how they played and they won the third place match. How was it going against South Korea? Like, that must have been pretty scary, because they are normally such a favored country for these things. They're usually always in the finals in some sense. So that must have also been a really stressful stepping stone. How was that process, like preparation for that? And then how did you guys end up winning?
Yeah, Korea was really scary. Like, honestly, it was kind of like a toss-up. Like, I think it was like 2-1, and one of the levels was pretty close. That we won, and like it was just like when we were like watching it, we were like so scared of like how we would do, but it was really fun. Like I like shout out to the Korea team because they were really cool.
Cool.
I mean, I'm glad we were able to make it through though.
Cool, and I'm glad you guys were too, because the American team, based on what I've heard, has been favored, and for good reason. I mean, you guys are here right now. Do you How are you feeling going into this final match, though? Is it nervousness? Is it excitement? A mixture of both? Like, what's sort of the feelings the team is going through that you guys maybe chatted about before coming here?
I'm scared. Like it's kind of a different feeling because I'm not playing this time, but like I just like I'm nervous for our like I hope the best for like our team and stuff. But like the other times it was like a bit more stress on me, so it's kind of just like hoping that something like goes well.
Gotcha. So the levels that we're going to be playing today, are there any levels that some players on your team particularly excel at? Are there any levels that you guys are kind of nervous about, or do you feel confident in the 3 levels today?
I think we were like doing pretty good on like Thunderzone. And I think Sparkling could go pretty well. We were like unsure about Oro.
Yeah, Ouroboros is scary.
Yeah, it's a hard level. I don't even know how you get like super consistent at that, but like anyway, like I feel like I mean, I don't know how Portugal is on these levels, but I'm hoping that like Thunderzone can be a good win and Sparkling could be like also like in our favor.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I wish you guys good luck, and it's going to be an exciting match. So we're both going to be watching, and we're both we're going to be seeing some intense battles. I think it's going to be insane. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for coming on for the questions.
Yeah, same. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Cheers. And Aeon, you can interview Lunar Spark, and then we'll ask Lunar Spark, because they were first place coming into here. They've beaten America before. They will be able to pick a level first, and that'll determine the order of the levels that we play, which could be important. So, Aeon, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, Lunar Spark, extreme demon grinder and list player of many, many years. How are you feeling about the tournament today?
Ooh, well, to be fair, I'm actually really nervous. I was really chill until Patrick told me, oh yeah, this match is going to be hosted by EVW and Aeon, and I was like, oh my god, there's no way. But, you know, nerves aside, I think it's a match that can go either way. We are kind of confident. We've gotten a really good skill boost throughout these last few days.
Mm-hmm.
These
Yeah,
first 2 days of practicing was real. Sorry, it was like super rough because we were kind of demotivated. Even though we won against Romania, we were kind of scared of going on to this match because we know that the American roster has been improving each day. So yeah, like it can go either way.
Yeah, do you guys think you and Team Portugal just generally have like the momentum of being the victors of like the main seed and just having not lost the matches and are going in as like, I would say quote unquote favorites, as in you guys have already beaten the United States? Do you think you have like the momentum going and the confidence for it? Or is it like a clean slate, it could go anyway?
Well, I think we do have the momentum, even though the US team beat some really, really good teams, but so did us. Confidence-wise, I'm not certain. Personally, I'm feeling great, but there are a few issues going on with the team that we think that like there are tons of self-doubt between all players, but differences aside, I think we are mentally prepared for this. We had tons of roster changes throughout these last few weeks, and excluding Thiago, because he isn't playing for us, I think this is the best possible roster we could ever get.
Yeah, because I remember we've both been around for many, many years, right? Playing like high tier, and it wasn't until it was pretty much just you that was like a good Portuguese player for a very long time until Thiago came around. How's like the Portuguese like player base and like the Portuguese community kind of like developed over the past couple of years? Because it's been like growing a lot, I feel like.
Ooh, yeah. I've been really hyped to see the future of this country on GD. We've been getting more and more players. Motivation has been through the roof. We have a kid who's called Andre. He's the GOAT. He's 14 years old and he beat Solafla a few months ago. Like, he's been improving at a concerning rate. He's going to be crazy in the future, I'm pretty sure. There's like a question we usually have on the Portuguese server, which is who's the best fourth player? Because we know like the best one is Tiago, then we have Karma, then we have me, and then there's like this question getting thrown in the air because there's a huge gap in skill between the top 3 players and the fourth, fifth. But I think that these next few months, or even weeks, because everyone has been running the game a lot, is going to show what we are truly capable of, and that's my goal with this community. I just want to see them grow into that best possible version. And that's it.
Oh yeah, I love to hear it. I'm gonna write down Andre's name and like pay attention because I like seeing like these up and coming players. I'm excited for it. What do you think is gonna be your guys' strongest level today though, or is it just like all the levels are just like we're confident?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sparkling, our best level. However, I think we are pretty balanced on all the levels. Ouroboros is more of a question mark, like Jupiban said. It's a long level, and its balancing is really questionable. So it can go either way on that.
Yeah, Eric and I was talking a little bit about it as we were doing like prep how Ouroboros is like the first 30% is just like impossible, and then after that is like super consistent. So it's just like if you can get consistent at the first 30, you're gonna be chilling. But it's pretty choke pointy, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Good luck, best of luck. Eric, shall we let them choose their first level?
Absolutely. So Portugal, being in the top spot, you guys can choose which level you want to go first, which is either Thunder Zone, a short level, Sparkling, a very unique gameplay level with a lot of double clicks, or Ouroboros, which I'm sure you guys know Ouroboros, a pretty long XL, really hard extreme demon. So yeah, which level are you guys feeling would be first to start out with?
We are definitely
Unless you want to
starting
pick
with
the other level.
Sparkling.
Sorry?
Sparkling it is.
Yeah,
Sparkling.
Sparkling.
Okay, well, we're going to be starting with Sparkling. So we are going to take another short break as we get all the players ready because certain players are good at certain levels. We got to set it all up. Once it's all set up, we're going to start. So we're going to take another short 5-minute break and then we're going to start the matches. And ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Thank you for the quick interview, Lunar. Appreciate it. Best of luck, and best of luck to Team USA as well.
said, I am back.
Oh, oops, wrong.
Yeah, and he proceeds to whiff.
Let me show, bro.
Sorry.
We don't talk about the world.
We're playing Sparkling.
Yeah, I had to get the timer right. Sorry, it was at 14 minutes 59 seconds. Yo!
I'm saying this
Everyone.
isn't Sparkling. This is the third place match.
Oh,
This
yep.
is,
Sorry, my bad. I totally messed this up. Yep.
Oh wait, but Karma is still accurate. Karma is still accurate to the Romanian.
Yeah, hey, very, very, very good job, streamer. I was too busy chatting with everyone. Guys, let me
Everyone
turn down
give
this music.
Eric a W Eric in
Dude,
chat.
last
to
year I was
show how
on point.
good
I
he
am
is.
failing so bad this stream. I don't know why. This 2 a.m. stuff is crushing me, dude. Last year I was fine. But anyways, welcome back, everyone. I still don't have the stream from Karma up, though.
Oh, my fault.
Yo, sorry, I should have mentioned that. There we go. We'll be good to go in just 1 sec, guys. Okay, there we go. Now we're good to go. Now we are gravy. Okay, so everyone, the first match of the 2026 World Tournament Finals of Portugal versus the USA. Who do you think is gonna win? This is gonna be insane. So they are playing on a level called Sparkling, and a lot of you guys might not know what Sparkling is because oh, 1 sec. Because I didn't know about this level before we went live for this stream either, so I had to research it. Now, apparently this level is super special because there's a bunch of, like, interesting double clicks and quirky gameplay and stuff, and it could be very, very difficult for these players to be consistent on this level. Like, maybe it gets consistent, but there is some unique gameplay, so it's gonna actually be pretty insane to be able to do this. So I'm going to introduce the American players, and then Aeon will introduce the Portuguese players. So on Team America, we have Geodom, who's completed over 130 Extreme Demons and has been playing the game since they were 8 years old. They're 18 now, which means 10 years of Geometry Dash, which I have too, but I'm just not as good at the game. Okay, guys, don't put that pressure on me. So their first Extreme ever was Black Flag. And they're probably the only person in the world to accidentally beat a List Demon because of that too, which is crazy. So anyways, they played in some tournaments and they have quite a lot of experience and a lot of Extreme Demons under their belt. Down below, in the bottom right spot, we have Power Split, who's beat 24 Extreme Demons in a day! And
oh yeah, wait. I have to mention something
Sure.
that this was kind of a recent thing. Is anybody on not the ULDM of this level? Because you might wonder, there is a copy that Lunar Spark is on, and the reason for that is because there is a bug that only exists on the full detail version and the LDM version of the level. And if you play on the full detail, then the bug happens. If you don't, then there's no bug. So
Huh.
Yeah, it's like the 42 slope.
So
okay, yeah, slopes.
The ULDM
so
fixed that.
for
I didn't know
Geodom and
that.
Power Split, are you guys playing on the ULDM or not?
Yeah, I'm on ULDM. I
And then
guess I will be
Geodom?
now.
Okay, cool.
I mean, unless you want to use the copy to make it the same as before, but yeah, I completely.
The copy is allowed, right?
Yeah, Lunar, can you just send it quickly? I am so sorry for this. I had so much going on yesterday that I forgot to mention that was a thing. If you're playing on ULDM, then you could just play the regular level. It's literally the same thing. It's
yeah, because I've been playing with just the regular LDM the whole time.
Yeah, same.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right.
Okay, just let me know when you guys are ready, and we'll we can start. Well, Aeon will also introduce the Portugal team, guys. Yeah.
Yes. Lunar Spark, as we previously mentioned, the captain of the Portuguese team, is incredibly talented, having beaten levels such as Combustion, The Plunge, and Midnight, levels that I would never be able to beat because they're like the hardest thing ever. And they are also the formerly best Portuguese player until Tiago came around because, well, everyone knows Tiago, I'm pretty sure. But Lunar Spark is not a person to be underestimated. Incredibly talented, and a player of many years. As I said earlier, Lunar Spark is one of those names that I've heard around for, God, probably a decade now at this point. It's been a long time. And Karma as well is also one of the best Portuguese players, being number 57 on the Point of Credit Stats Viewer.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy. Having beaten Kyoki, Slaughterhouse, Sekup, and Circles. You know, just the hardest levels ever.
That's high.
So both super skilled players.
Cool. And we'll be hearing from them after the match. So on this level right now, Sparkling, it is number 324 on the all-rated Extreme Demons list. So it's really high up there. It's like RGB difficulty adjacent, I would say. And the level's 1 minute and 20 seconds long, so you can see those qualifying percentages on the screen. So they have to get over 25% to get a score, and then they have like the modifiers for however high they get up. So, both teams, America and Portugal, are you guys ready? Let's get to the menu, and I got this timer set up. You guys have 15 minutes to get as many qualifying attempts as you can. So I guess Karma's doing a pretty good run, but yeah, let's all get to the menu. We're gonna start right now. Now, Aeon, are we coordinated enough to do the 3, 2, 1 thing? Let's do it from 5 because it's the finals, right?
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, we're gonna do a countdown if you guys are all ready. Okay, 5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Go!
Let's go! Okay,
There's a lot
so
of oomph in that go there.
yeah, that was late. But I think there's just lag between our countries. I mean, I'm in Korea, you're in Norway.
Yeah,
okay,
quite a distance.
Okay, so we've seen some deaths so far, but we have seen Karma and Geodom dying at like 15%, but Power Split is still going. So Power Split is getting a qualifying percentage right now.
Yeah, so Power Split, for those of you who do not know, Power Split is, in my opinion, one of those players who's just like terrifyingly consistent at this game. Eric mentioned earlier that Power Split used to have, or I'm pretty sure it's a tied world record for most amount of Extreme Demons beaten in 24 hours, beating 24 Extreme Demons. And that's learning and beating levels. That's no pre-practice, no nothing like that. Just picking levels that you've never played before, learning them, and beating 24 Extremes in 24 hours.
How do you do that? Like, how
you just gotta be the GOAT.
How are there that many hours in the day?
Oh, never mind. 30 Extreme Demons in 24 hours. Yeah, it's even more ridiculous, actually.
How do you? How is there that much time in the day, though? Like, was he awake for 24 hours, or did he just like crush that in 12 hours or something? Like, what?
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's just like a beyond explanation level of consistency. So once these players get into like the rhythm of this level, I think we're going to be seeing some crazy runs. Geodom already getting into 43%, which is the exact actually number you need for the 1.5 multiplier. So
Karma died pretty far too. Just before this attempt was like at 60. I think.
Yeah.
Was it around 60?
Correction, by the way. Power Split got 24 Extreme Demons in 24 hours. The current world record is Magmetas, which is 30. So Magmeta did 30, not Power Split. Power Split still did 24 though, which is still absolutely ridiculous and still an unbelievable achievement.
Yeah, that's right. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Well, we're seeing. I think we're seeing some consistency at the beginning now. Lunar Spark is 70% right now, which is going to be big for getting points. Now, keep in mind, right now it's very early on, but it's pretty even with the US getting just more consistent qualifying percentages. But that is just because Lunar Spark's current record, the current attempt, isn't on there yet. Because if Lunar Spark crushes this, that's going to put them pretty far in the lead. They did it! It's just an end screen for the last bit. Damn, dude. Lunar.
It really is just that easy, isn't it? Down.
Wow. Sparkling, man. This is crazy. A lot of like gimmick gameplay and being able to just consistently do it so well like this. That's nuts, dude.
Which gives Portugal an early lead here, because like we mentioned earlier with the previous match, getting that completion is very valuable because it gives you an extra 50 points on top of the already like multiplied scoring. So the scoring, as I will repeat now for those of you who are new to the stream, getting 25% gives you 25 points. Getting 43% multiplies it by 0.5. So if you get 50%, for instance, instead of getting 50 points, you will get 75. And then getting to 68% gives you 2 times score, and then a completion is 2.5, meaning that a completion is 250 points, as Karma so beautifully demonstrated to us right there with the completion.
Another completion. So in Portuguese, is vamos go? Is that, chat, can you help me? Is it the same as Spanish, like vamos, or is it different? Because I know there's some similarities. Isn't there some similarities between the languages? I don't know, man. Do you know?
I know that if you know either language, it's easier to learn the other. It's kind of like, I think it's similar-ish to Norwegian and Swedish in the sense that they're like similar, but not really.
Oh, it's vamos. People are saying it's vamos. Vamos! Okay. Vamos! Let's go. I'm just trying to get in the mood here. All right. So, now, I will say right now, it's looking like Portugal is taking it away.
They are, but like we mentioned, we can't underestimate the incredible consistency of Power Split and Geodom, both of which are just phenomenal players.
Absolutely.
It is, when you're playing in a setting like this, where you're just trying to beat a level as many times as you can in a short amount of time, really getting into the groove is the important part. You can kind of like be stuck for a little bit, but once you like get into the motion of just being and feeling confident and consistent, you can just like rack up points exceptionally fast. We saw that in the 3rd place match where Blebe was starting off kind of like weak, but then as soon as that first completion came in, score just racked up really, really quickly, right? Like we're seeing here with Karma, right? Where just that one completion is super important for the motion.
Yeah.
So I think as soon as we get Power Split and Geodom to get like that one run going, their scores are going to be going equally as fast, right?
For sure.
So even though Portugal is kind of like taking the lead right now, don't write them off. Power Split and Geodom can come back and have like the most crazy comeback ever, right?
Well, I haven't written them off quite yet because they are getting really high qualifying percentages. They're having a hard time securing that victory once they get high up, like in the 60s. I've never played this level in practice mode, so I can't say exactly what the difficulty balancing is like. I don't know if you've ever like practiced this at all, but maybe it looks like that point up there at 60%, it seems like it's a choke point.
Yeah, and to answer Bagley, this is a best of 3. They're going to be playing 3 different levels. They're going to be playing Sparkling, as they're currently playing. They're going to be playing Thunder Zone by Sersha and Ouroboros by Viprant and more. So this is the first of 3 matches. So it's best of 3. So whoever wins 2.
That's right. So we're seeing
I did that
both
way more complicated than needed to.
This is going to be very important, this attempt. We're seeing both Power Split and Geodom getting really far in the level. This is, if they both succeed here, it's going to go towards closing the gap a lot. Which I think, I haven't seen many deaths past 80. I don't think there's been any deaths past 80, so I think the end of the level is very
and it will be very important because both Karma and Lunar Spark are kind of like in, they're dying to some silly things very early on right now. So this might be very important.
Power Split
now,
and Geodom
the difference
together.
goes from, now it goes from 582 point difference to an 82 point difference.
Yeah, that's right. That's insane. 2 completions back-to-back for Geodom Power Split. That closes the gap tremendously to make this so intense. Now the question is, now that they have that completion under their
Where'd
belts,
the timer
like,
go?
oh, sorry,
timer died.
Where'd the timer go?
Oh, what happened to the timer?
That's a great question.
It was at,
however, Karma and Lunar Spark though is responding very quickly with 2 good runs. Karma died at 70.
My app just shut down. It was about at 8 minutes, so I just put it back up to 8 minutes. It was like at.
I'll figure out the exact.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, let me know, and let me know when it ends. I don't know what just happened with my app. My app just went pew, and I had to restart it. So, oops, shoot, man.
For those of you who are familiar with my content and my streams, technical difficulties and Aeon Air kind of go hand in hand. So I take blame for this one. That was my fault. I just kind of like brainwaved the timer to die. Apologies. Kind of just what happens, you know.
Well, thanks for taking the fall for this old man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, we're within, like, I would say we're within about 10 seconds of accuracy, but we'll see how that goes. But anyways, yeah, oopsies. Jeez, technical stuff, man. I wonder why the app just shut down. That's so weird. Like, why do computers do stuff like that?
Dude, my favorite thing in my whole life is my drivers updating, and then OBS has just kind of like completely changed my audio settings. And then I start stream, and then everyone's screaming at me, Aeon, we can't hear you, your mic isn't working. And it's just because it changed. And it's like, oh, thank you. I really appreciate it when my computer updates something and it just completely destroys my setup. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very kind.
Absolutely. Well, these things happen. But I will say now, so Portugal has been getting more consistent attempts, though. Since America closed the gap, Portugal's been kind of crushing it. So now we're gonna need to see some consistency come back to Team America to be able to crush them. Now it is still pretty close. Like, don't get me wrong, it's only a 218 point difference. However, with that, it's it's
like we said earlier,
close.
you can't underestimate, like, one completion is 250 points,
and
right?
Geodom's about to. Geodom's about to.
Yeah, so if, say, Karma or Lunar Sparks just kind of like stopped getting those completions, those extra 50 points come in clutch really, really quickly, right?
Yeah. All right, so wow, that's insane. All of these players now are really close in point score, although Karma just getting a lot of points there as well.
Although that 74 death is a little unfortunate when the completion is so much more, right?
Yeah.
Like 70%, that's 140 points. A completion, that's just 30% extra. That's 250.
Yeah.
That's like a 110 point difference, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It could be the difference.
Yeah, for sure. The thing is though, like, both teams now are playing fairly evenly. It's just like the little bit of a slow start that America had that put them a bit behind, because now they're like completely even. Now they're neck and neck on a lot of attempts here, right? But man, like at the beginning, they were just, I don't know if it was nerves or whatnot, but like, that is making the difference right now. However, still very, very close.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm so impressed by people like this, because I don't know if you guys feel the same, but whenever I start playing from zero, I've been practicing for a while and I start playing my sessions from zero, the first 5-10 minutes, I always kind of suck ass. So I find it so fascinating how these people can like jump into a session immediately and just be instantly super good at it. Like, yes, they've played and practiced the level a ton and beaten it a ton of times, but even for a level that I'm like super confident with and super good at, my first 5 to 10 minutes of a session just always kind of blows.
Yeah.
So for them to just kind of like jump right into a level and just be instantly fantastic, just kind of like, I find that so impressive, you know?
Yeah. I wonder like how much. Ooh, another completion by Lunar Spark, by the way. And another completion by Karma coming up. Damn, dude, it's just crazy.
I got 7 added seconds.
Okay, so we're gonna do. So at 7 seconds we end it.
No, at 0 seconds there's 7 seconds more.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and Geodom about to get another completion as well. That last jump is really cool, by the way. I just want to mention real quick.
I'll get a timer.
That last jump is super dope.
I'll get a timer set up, and just as soon as that hits 0, I'll just time a timer on my phone for 7 seconds. So,
can we get the quad completion with power split? Power split's creeping up on the 70% mark. Quad completions, 4 in a row. Thoughts?
Imagine. Well, power split's getting to the end, so. That's, dude, it's so tight. Like, every time USA catches up, like, almost to tie it, there's always, like, some banger attempts on the other side, too.
There we go.
That's great. That's so good. And they're almost tied up, but then now we see Lunar Spark here, like, above 50%, though. Oh, my goodness, dude.
Yeah, it's like, they're tightening it up. It's, like, 117 points between them. But it's like, Lunar Spark is at 70%. That's crazy.
I know.
Like, the highest scoring player right now is only 180 points above the lowest scoring player currently.
Yeah.
Like, each individual score is so incredibly close now. It's actually kind of nuts. Also, I want you to look at Lunar Sparks now. Look at the final jump. Doesn't that look so satisfying? That like final jump.
It does, yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. I love that jump.
Lunar's just
a good final jump.
Lunar's just hyper consistent now. That's it. It's like Lunar's just crushing it. Although we're seeing Geodom right now get another completion, which is going to help to close the gap. But it's like, if Lunar and Karma's been getting a lot of qualifying attempts too, like tons, not as many completions, but tons of like high percentage completions. Like, if we see them continue to just rack up points like this, it's going to be very hard for America to catch up, because the difference, I'm always seeing 118, that number. It's like, there's so many completions to keep this number similar, right?
They're doing a really, really good job. It really goes to show that first like 2 minutes where Team USA was a slightly less consistent has really affected how much they have to like catch back.
Mhm.
Because both Karma and Lunar Sparks are just playing so consistently well. Both of them, they're scoring basically identical at this point. So that like minute and a half of just like slight inconsistency at the very beginning for Power Split and Geodom is kind of like it. Honestly, I'm not going to speak too soon. It's a minute and a half left. Anything can happen, but it might honestly just cost them the match at the very end, right?
Yeah,
Because it looks like it's so close now with 47-point difference. But Karma just beat the level again. So that's another 250 points on the board.
I know. Well, Power Split's going to have to really lock in because we have a minute and 15 seconds left. So this next attempt by Power Split is going to make or break, I believe, both Geodom and Power Split. Because Karma and Lunar Spark at the beginning of the level, and they could just clutch out a victory. And if they clutch out a victory, it's GG. So they're going to have to, like, die. And then we're going to have to see, like, an amazing attempt. If they can hear us, no pressure.
No pressure. Don't worry about it. No, they're deafened. It's fine.
But this is
Geodom with the flop at 80. That's could be brutal.
But Power Split might be able to secure a victory.
More seconds.
So yeah, it's about 50
although
seconds.
I've seen a lot of people die to this like 60 to 70 range so far. I've seen a lot of deaths between like the 60 to 70 range, like just at the cutoff from 1.5x to 2x score multiplier.
Yeah.
And that could be very important because like getting 69 points, and getting 67 points, very different, right? Like if you get 67%, that's like 90 points.
Yeah, that's right.
If you get
it's big difference.
69, you're getting 140. That's a 50-point swing just from those two percentages, right?
Dude, it's a 24-point difference right now, but Lunar Spark is near the end of the level, but Geodom is also above 50%, and Power Split has a good attempt. Okay, so we have about 12 seconds
dying
left.
at 87.
No, yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we have 7
If
extra
we get a
seconds left.
double completion,
actually.
What?
If we get the double completion from Power Split and Geodom, they win.
Okay, so that's it. Time's up. So whichever completion this is, I added 7 seconds onto that. So time is up from this point on. So let's see. Power Split. This is going to be huge. There's a difference of 350. We're going to have to see both Geodom and Power Split dominate this final attempt to be able... No, that's it. So Karma
it's like
died
actually
here.
coming down to the final second.
Wow, wow. So Power Split with a victory! Whoa! Okay, if Geodom gets this... If Geodom gets
needs
this...
to get 70% or higher.
Geodom died before the time ended.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That was
did?
it.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna look back because there's a lot of stuff that happened, but I think I would probably
moderators, check the files,
be
please.
inclined to say that you're correct.
Come on, guys, VRR check.
3-point difference. 3-point difference.
If that is the real score, that is unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Really?
The moderators of the actual event are going to look back through the recording to see whether or not there was any like mistakes in the calculations.
I mean, this would
points, because
count,
we had some
right?
timer stuff.
Because Geodom died during that 7-second window. But I think regardless, that's not going to change the result because it's only going to be a 3-point win, right?
3 points. 3 points.
3
That is
points.
you, Redcon. I'm shaking so much, bro. Holy.
Because there was 7 seconds of time where basically EVW's timer broke in the middle of the match.
Oh.
And so
Oh my god.
it had to be started later in there, but you know, I am pretty confident this is what we have. Well, we could always do a review like later, but yeah, Portugal's going to take this by 3 from what it looks like.
Imagine if this like decides the winner. If like, dog.
Okay.
All the matches today are really close so far.
Yeah,
They
well,
all really
I
close.
will say it, like, I started a 7-second timer when the timer went to 0, and I said there's 7 seconds left, and I believe Geodom had started that while I had, like, he started the attempt before my timer ran out. Is what I thought. But I don't know what the judges think about that. I have no idea. Because I was focused
Either
on
way,
the screen.
that's ridiculously close.
Yeah.
What was the point boundary in the other match as well? Because like I thought that was really close, and this just being even closer again is insane.
Bro, if the US loses because of this, they're all gonna die.
That's what I'm getting DMs about right now, but But yeah, we'll have to figure this out. And but before that, let's go and have Jupy decide what level we're gonna play next.
Sure, absolutely. So I'll ask Jupy. We have 2 levels left. We have Thunder Zone or Ouroboros. So which one does Team America choose next?
Well, we need
Jupy's not in the
Jupy
call
here.
right now.
Oh, Jupy's not in. Oh, okay. My bad. Thought she was in.
There you are.
We
Okay.
can go back to the lobby and then figure that out.
Sure,
Hello,
let's do
I'm
it.
here.
Okay, so Jupy, I'll ask you, Team America, which level do you guys want to choose for the second level? Was it Thunder Zone or Ouroboros, the 2 levels you have to choose left?
We're gonna pick Thunder Zone.
Okay, so we are gonna take a short break and then we're gonna be back with round number 2, Thunder Zone. And Thunder Zone is the 402nd hardest level in the game. It's on the all-rated Extreme Demons list, and it is a short level. It's 1 minute and 1 second, so there's only going to be 10 minutes on the board, and it is going to be bang, bang, bang. It is going to be very...
It's 15, right? It's 15 minutes.
Oh, is it? Why do I
Because
have...
It's over
No,
1
it's
minute.
not. NLW time's only 57 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess
Okay.
that's the end
Oh, that's
screen.
just with the end screen or whatever. Yeah. Sorry. When I looked it
Yeah.
up, I just grabbed the time. Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, Thunder Zone will be 10 minutes, but we're going to take a short break. We'll review some footage and we'll get back to you guys about the situation for round 1 and also about, we'll start the next round. So see you guys soon. We'll take a short break.
Mud.
All right, everyone, we are back, and we are gonna be doing Thunder Zone, which is the 402nd hardest level in the game. It is a shorter level, just like almost, gameplay is like almost a minute long, but not quite. So there are a lot of hard clicks in this level, especially wave clicks. So this is gonna be absolutely, this is gonna be insane. So guys, the last match, by the way, we did review the footage over the course of the break, and Portugal did in fact win by 3 points. It was actually really close given like the time difference that happened with the timer. So the points, it was correct. It was correct. It was so close. Oh my goodness, but that's the way it ended up. So anyways, that puts Portugal in the lead by 1 point, and it was an insane match by 3 points, and now that puts pressure on America.
Oh,
so
yes, I think I'm talking now. Okay, sorry.
Oh no, it's good. So I am going to introduce the players from Team America that are going to be playing on Thunder Zone, and then Aeon will introduce the players from Team Portugal. So in the top right, we have Shadow Myth, and I'm really excited for this introduction, guys, because Shadow Myth started playing the game a long time ago in 2015 on their mom's phone, playing GD Lite. And so they beat all the light levels in 2018, but that's also when they got exposed to Geometresh on YouTube with the verification of Bloodlust by Nobbleboy. However, with that said, they played the game off and on forever, and committing to beat their first hard demon on mobile in 2021 because they beat Theory of Everything 3 after 14k attempts, inspired by EVW's completion. Yes, it was inspired by my completion of TOE 3, which I beat ages ago. So very, very cool. So they decided to lock in and got really good at the game, watching videos by myself and Nepesta, beating really hard levels that only I could dream of, like Void Wave, Aronia, and decided to pick up streaming and whatnot. And now they've beaten lots and lots of very, very difficult levels. They beat their first List Demon, Lucid Chaos, in 2022, and then beat Arctic Lights. Arctic Lights is insane, and they've been wanting to be in the Geometresh World Tournament since its revival and the USA's poor performance in 2024. So here they are. They've beaten some hard levels, and they're coming back, and they're going to crush it. For Cookie, I don't have much information on Cookie, but I'm sure Cookie's crushing it, as we can see that they're practicing right now. So let's go, Cookie. And your name's making me hungry. Okay, so Aeon, you can introduce the Team Portugal guys.
And in the left corner, Team Portugal, we have Oblivionis, which, if you couldn't believe it, they really like Oblivion. I know, very shocking information. They dedicated their whole career, basically, to beating Oblivion, and after they beat Oblivion, which, congrats, that's like the hardest level ever, they just kept on playing. They were supposed to just play Oblivion, and then now they're getting better and better and better. And they are also the verifier of Shitty Flame Wall, which is like insane because I've seen videos of Shitty Flame Wall, and that level looks a lot harder than what I thought shaded levels were supposed to be. And then TGM05 is another legendary old school player, and the one thing that is written in this document is that they were the first victor of Base Cave. And if you're the first victor of Base Cave, honestly, that's all you need to know. That's like the peak of all peak. I'm a Base Cave fan. I've always been a defender of Base Cave. Base Cave was the reason why everyone kept saying I have terrible opinions, because I said Base Cave is awesome. And this year, legend, the first victor of Base Cave. Doesn't get much better than that.
I gave more info on the doc. It got updated about Cookie.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Sounds good. Okay, so the info on Cookie got updated, so I'll introduce Cookie, also known as the Golden Bow, which I am familiar with. I didn't know there was a there was a name change there. So they're a top 13 stats view player, playing the game for over 10 years, with the goal of being a top player for the entirety of my GD career. So Cookie is goated at this game because the Golden Bow, I know the Golden Bow. I didn't know there was a name change. So they verified Viper and UFO, and they've been the second victor of both Eyes in the Water and Ashley Wave Trials. Ashley Wave Trials, which is an insanely hard level, and beating Slaughterhouse with a different body part. Oh, you were on the Johnson list. I went through the lists. I know what that is.
Serious?
Is that it? Interesting. I didn't know that. That's very fascinating. Okay. That list is hilarious, but that's for another time. Anyways, so very interesting stuff. We are gonna start soon though. Good luck to the players. You guys are gonna crush this. Thunder Zone, a short, intense wave focus level in the middle of the level. I want all players to get ready. And get to
Dude,
the...
I'm trying not to cry. That's so funny.
Dude, I wasn't ready for that, like, lore drop. I wasn't ready for that lore drop at all. That's the funniest thing, because I just learned about that list, like, a week ago when I made my list video. But I didn't include it in there, because I was like, my stuff's, like, way more PG these days. I was like, okay. That list.
Okay,
Anyways,
are we ready?
We just need.
Are we ready to?
Yeah. We just need
start?
TGM05 to get onto the menu.
We're waiting in anticipation for Mr. Base Cave to get to the menu screen. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Let's do this. I swear my timer won't break this time, guys. I promise. Okay, I've checked. I've looked at my computer. All right. So, chat. Who do you think's gonna win? Is it Portugal or USA? Let's get ready. Let's do the 5-second countdown like we did before. It was beautiful. Aeon, you ready?
Yup.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Go!
Okay, let's do this. So timer has started, and let's see how consistent can these players be on a level that I think would be hard to be consistent on.
I think this is going to be one of those levels that we're going to see some crazy consistency with, because I'm friends with a lot of like extreme demon grinders, and this is one of those levels that I've seen people beat like super fast, and not because it's easy, but because it's so just skill based to the point where people just kind of go crazy with it. Like immediately TGM05 got a 44% run, and Cookie we're seeing already into the 60s. I think this is a level that we can see some like crazy blowout scores with very, very quickly, just from the raw skill of the players here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's going to be skill on display. Like, look at Cookie. Cookie's almost going for the completion right here. This is nuts, dude.
First attempt completion.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Dude, how just goated, dude. How do you get that goated?
I mean, if you're an Ashley Wave Trials victor and you're playing a wave level, you're gonna be the goat.
Dude, that's so peak, because like we have literally like a top wave player in the game right here, right in front of our eyes. Top wave player. We are witnessing